Hi, Mike Lehrhaupt here from Strategies for Retirement, and today I want to talk to you about one of the most misunderstood comments out there, in my opinion, in the financial world. And that is, in order to be safe, you must be diversified. Look, you hear this comment all the time. You turn on the TV on the financial stations, you meet with a broker, you hear a radio show, they go, you got to be diversified to be safe. But what does it actually mean? Does it really mean that if you're diversified, you're safe? And let's talk about this for a second. Let's first talk about diversification. Although I do believe it's important to be diversified, right? In my opinion, diversification does not always equal safety. Because the definition of safety is the condition, I'm going to read it from my iPad here, the condition of being protected from or unlikely to cause danger, risk, or injury. And the key is danger and risk. So when we talk about typical mutual funds, right, I meet with a client, we sit down, we look at their portfolio, and their portfolio is mostly made up of mutual funds. So what is a mutual fund? Well, a mutual fund is a diversified financial product. It is made up of stocks and bonds. Now, depending on the mix of stocks and bonds would depend on your risk tolerance, right? It could either be heavily, a little more leaning towards stocks or a little more leaning towards bonds. But it is diversified in nature because it includes many different asset classes in that mutual fund. So it is diversified, but the question I have for you, is it safe? Now, usually if I'm doing a live seminar, one of the live seminars we do, I'll ask a question at the live seminar. In 2008, when you had these mutual funds, how many of you lost money? And most everybody raises their hand. At some point or another, they can always say that they've lost money in the mutual funds, because mutual funds could go up, but what else could they do? Go down. So although mutual funds are diversified, they are not safe. The problem is safety means this: the condition of being protected from or unlikely to cause danger or risk. So we can lose money in an investment. It might be diversified investment, but that doesn't mean it's safe. You can be diversified, but not necessarily safe. Now, one of the things that I really stress to our clients is building a very strong foundation with their assets, especially if you're 50 and over and you've created this nice nest egg. You know, the key is not to lose it, not to go down, but keep it going forward without going down. So we have strategies for retirement. One of the things we focus on is helping our clients grow and protect their money and protect their income without the risk of losing it in the market. We actually have accounts that when the market goes up, our clients get gains, but when the market goes down, they don't lose anything. They're fully protected from the loss of the market. That's what I consider safe. So in my opinion, a true diversified portfolio has some money that you might want to risk in the market that can go up or down, but another piece of that portfolio needs to be safe, where it's never going to lose money because of risk, or what we call risk in the market. And that's why we love what we call our green line accounts. Now, if you'd like to learn more about our green line accounts, there's a few ways you can do this. One is you can join us for a webinar. Call our office, email me, we'll show you our webinar calendar. Second is you can watch many of my other YouTube videos. I have a lot of different YouTube videos on a lot of different subjects. Or third, you can pick up the phone, give me a call, 203-372-4442. Have a 15-minute call with me. I'll go over the strategy, the concept. If it's something you want to look further into, we can actually continue that conversation. If it's not for you, either way is fine. But I really must stress to you that when you look at your portfolio, make sure that a part of it is safe from market losses. That can grow better than a bank. And if you want the other part in a diversified portfolio of risk, you could have it at risk. But having all accounts at risk might be diversified, but not necessarily safe. Make sense? I hope it does. Thanks for joining me.